Sorry, guys. I had to stop recording for a minute. But what was I saying? Oh, yeah, I feel like this was more for you guys with the moon card. And I just feel like, you guys are trying to find your way out of the madness. You're trying to find your way from deception and sorrow and anger. But, you guys are going to have to just try your best not to be so revengeful, because I do see that happening this month. I'm not going to lie to you. But I feel like, in regards to like whatever weirdness happens, I feel like, not trying to be mean, it was destined to happen. I don't know why I'm getting it was destined to happen with this card. And I mean, it was bound to happen sooner than later. So I guess it's a good thing that it's happening now. So this way you guys can take those swords out of your back, and you can, muster up the courage and the strength to move forward and move ahead with your path in life. Okay. I am picking up that there's a sense of you guys being guided. I don't know if you are being guided by your intuition, or if you, be careful of you trusting the wrong person. I will say that much. You guys are showing up as the interesting, the page and the knight. So I do feel like that you have messages for yourself, but you aren't listening to them. Okay, please be aware of gossip or any defensive behavior. I do feel like this, honestly, this month has the potential of being great, but you need to be mindful of how you see your downfalls and how you're going to let them affect you. Honestly, are you going to let them stop you? Are you going to let them stop your growth? Or are you going to be the one to honestly have the upper hand and say, you know what, I'm not going to let this happen to me anymore. I need to realize my faults. I need to realize any weird behaviors that's going on, and I need to make changes for myself. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I feel like you guys have the chance of doing this around the 6th or the 16th or the 26th. I'm not going to lie. I do feel like, it's going to take you guys some time to really get to this point of realizing, okay, changes are good. These changes are going to benefit me in the long run. And this may be changes in regards to your love life. It may be changes into how you're treating people. It may be changes to, how people are treating you. But, I feel like you guys need to understand. You need to understand true happiness and being open to change. Honestly. Because once again, I am seeing where greatness is, destined to happen for you guys this month. But it's all about you, and it's all about how you interact to these changes. I am picking up that, these changes cannot be, you can't avoid these changes. I'm not going to lie to you. Some of you may definitely have some Aries in your chart, because I said something similar for the Aries. But some of you guys, you may be dealing with a Scorpio. Whether this is, I don't know, I feel like this is either a father-son connection. Either you or your father has Scorpio in the chart, or there's a sense of, like having, I don't want to say maybe an abusive father, but having a father that's really stern to the point where there's like lack of emotions. The cards are suggesting that you heal from this if you are dealing with this situation, because this energy may have caused a lot of conflict for you, and this may have caused some psychological heartache for you as well, mental heartache, if that makes sense. And I do feel like, this is going to help you guys overcome other obstacles as well. It's kind of like, you get over your past, and this opens up so many doors for you. This elevates your psyche. This elevates you on a different spiritual path, because I feel like that's what you guys want. You guys, you're tired of feeling as if you have to keep doing things over and over and over again. And I feel like, there has been some weird effect in regards to your love life because of a father, where you guys, not trying to be funny, you have relationship after relationship, or you attract people who have short attention span, or you attract people who have, some sort of weirdness in regards to their finances, or you're realizing that your finances, like you aren't really having good luck with finances due to some sort of weirdness in regards to your childhood. But honestly, you guys must put a stop to this. You must put your foot down, and you must think logically. Even though The King of Swords is like a mediocre card to me, not trying to be funny. But I feel like, you know, this is going to be you guys' time to really think logically and put things into motion yourself. Stop doing things for other people. Stop letting people feed off of your plate, especially if they don't have anything on their plate. Okay? Because I am picking up where somebody is honestly taking advantage of you. Or this has happened in the past and you guys were naive and gullible, you know, to either a certain trend where you were just doing things because your friends were doing it, or because somebody was like, yeah baby, do this, do that, you know, I got your back, you know, I'm gonna be there for you. Trust your gut, Jimmys. Trust your gut, honestly. But I feel like, you know, the big lesson for you guys for this month is honestly for you to pay attention to falseness and accept the fact, this may sound kind of weird, but hopefully when I say it and I try to explain it, it makes sense. I would rather for you guys accept the fact that people are liars rather than you trying to fix them. Own up to the fact that you have lied, okay? And if you want to fix it, you can do whatever you want. But I feel like somebody, honestly, it, like, on your behalf, you need to own up to the fact that, you know, maybe you took an advantage of somebody or whatever the case may be. But, you know, if you haven't done this at all, I feel like, you know, you can't change a person that's a liar. You can't change a person who's an abuser. Like, you can't change a person that's a muter. You can't. That's just them. They only have to change for themselves. Okay, so if you are, you know, trying to change somebody so that it can benefit you, just know it's not going to work in your favor. And I feel like that's why you guys are receiving all these weird cards, because you need to break away from this weird cycle. Stop trying to make people what you want them to be and allow for you to make yourself what you want to be. Okay? In regards to relationships, I do feel like there may be some trickiness going on. I feel like for the month of February, relationships are going to be kind of weird. But, you know, it is what it is. You guys didn't have that much financial cards, to be honest. In regards to your finances, I am picking up that, you know, it's all about your energy. You have the ability to attract what it is that you want, but you need to be mindful that, you know, if you have people around you who are moochers, if you do, I feel like there is a karmic energy that's going to affect you. So if you realize that your finances are being affected, or you are making as much money as, you know, you have been before, just be mindful of who's around you and who you consider friend, and, you know, like, who you are letting into your home. This card popped out. So yeah, and just make sure that you aren't, you know, giving a lot to people who are just taking and taking and taking and taking from you. Honestly, there may be some issues in regards to debts where you guys may be living from paycheck to paycheck this month, not trying to be mean, or you have a lot of unexpected bills this month. Okay, but the outcome of February 2017 for Gemini's, first card on the top. Disconnect and boredom. This is the Four of Cups. So, you know, you guys definitely kind of need to walk away from something. Whatever doesn't make you happy anymore, you can't keep going back to it. If somebody isn't happy, you know, with you, you can't keep forcing them to try to be happy again. You know, instead of, so I'm getting the message, and this may apply to some, maybe not all, but I'm getting the message of sometimes it's best to walk away rather than to fix it. All right, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this message. Good luck with everything. Take care of yourself, and I should be back for March. Bye.